Good evening, folk. Welcome back to the Powerplex here in St. John's, Newfoundland. Hall of Fame Cup semi-final action. The Cinderella O'Donnell Patriots, ranked number 8, coming into this year's event, making it all the way to the semifinals. Gonna tangle with the Gonzaga Vikings, the number 3 ranked team in this year's event. O'Donnell's A.J. Nash going to take the ball here early, moving in for Michael Huffman. Ball goes out of bounds. Gonzaga will take it. Gonzaga demolished the Corner Brook Titans earlier today. They shot the lights out here in the gym with the 3-point ball. The Vikings really shooting well in that one. Gonzaga a little bit different of a look now in the gym though, so the shooters certainly have to adjust. Jared Butt drives down to the basket. Butt goes in, can't get it to drop. O'Donnell back on the attack. Matt Pennell outside now for Michael Huffman. Huffman goes in, puts a shot up, can't get the foul. Huffman grabs his own rebound. Huffman, another shot, and Huffman will get that one to drop, and O'Donnell will open up the lead. Jared Butt takes the ball down the floor for Gonzaga. Butt up top, moves it over. There's a 3-point shot from Nick Luther. Luther's shot comes up way short, and it is probably going to take a little bit of an adjustment for these guys to find the range in this new gymnasium. The Powerplex rather unique. We're going to go from 4 courts to 2, down to 1, all in one weekend. Long bomb pass for Hunter Ryan. He can't get a handle on that one. Good defensive effort there by Matt Pennell coming back. Gonzaga on the inbounds. Kent Thornhill going to take it underneath the basket. Thornhill kicks it out for Nick Luther. Luther takes it now, puts it outside for Jared Butt. Butt in for Thornhill. Thornhill steps back, 3-point shot. That is nowhere near the mark. And certainly an adjustment period here early on. O'Donnell's Matt Pennell drives the lane. Pennell trying to get down low, can't do so. And here comes Gonzaga pushing the pace, but a great steal there by A.J. Nash of O'Donnell. Nash takes the foul then. Great hustle there by Nash. Gonzaga going to call a timeout. Coach doesn't like what he sees so far, and they'll discuss things on the sideline. Early in the first, O'Donnell up by 2. Timeout over. O'Donnell back into players. A.J. Nash. Nash over for Huffman. That pass is denied. Jared Butt is going to steal it for Gonzaga. Butt out for Luther. Luther from 3-point range, a little bit short. At least it's a lot closer than the last shot Nick Luther took. Gonzaga's Luther again, not afraid to throw it up. And Luther, 3rd time is a charm. That's only a 2-pointer. 2-pointer for Luther, but Gonzaga on the board. O'Donnell puts a shot up. That one rattles in and out. Rebounded by Luther. Luther down the floor for Gonzaga. He's going to stop, settle things down. He's guarded by Huffman. Matt Pennell all over Luther. Luther kicks it out for Thornhill, up for Ryan. Hunter Ryan, he's going to try a long shot. That one doesn't go. 3-point shots galore here. Rebound and a foul called on the offensive side of the ball. Jared Butt going to get called for the foul on that. Should be noted too, for the boys championship game here, we've got a 3-man officiating system. First time we've seen that here this weekend. Makes it a little easier for the referees to get up and down the floor for sure. Great pace at this high school Elite 8 tournament. AJ Nash trying to find some room. He kicks it outside for Nick Reed, and Reed gets the ball to drop for O'Donnell. Luther down for Thornhill. Thornhill turns, shoots, fires, can't get it to drop though. Rebound goes in the hand of Sean Healy. Healy moves it up in transition for Matt Pennell. Pennell, shot from 3-point land, and Pennell grabs nothing but net on that one. O'Donnell opening up a 7-2 lead here in the Parsons gym. Hunter Ryan. Ryan into the corner. There's a shot for 3 from Chris Edwards, and Gonzaga ice cold here to start this game off. Huffman, ball for Nash. Nash drops the shoulder into Edwards. Nash trying to get underneath. Good defense there though by Thornhill. Sub coming into the game. Thornhill's going to check out. And we'll see Jacob Ryan check in for Gonzaga. O'Donnell with possession. AJ Nash now with the ball. He lays it off for Pennell. Pennell dribbles down the left side. Nothing doing there. Got to move it to the outside. Shot from the 3-point arc. That one's not going to fall. Rebound grabbed by Ryan. He puts the ball into the hands of Luther. Nick Luther comes down the floor. Luther over for Hunter Ryan. Ryan kicks it out for Jacob Marshall. Marshall drops one into key. Can't get it to fall though. And O'Donnell's rebounded by Sean Healy. Healy puts the ball into the hands of Matt Pennell. Pennell out for Nick Reed. Here's AJ Nash now. Nash puts it out for Reed. Reed shot hammers off the rim. Can't get a drop. Gonzaga fortunate that O'Donnell haven't hit a few either, because this one could be getting away from the Vikings early. Edwards for Luther. Luther outside for Jacob Ryan, and finally Gonzaga hit a field goal. Jacob Ryan gets the Vikings up on the board to 4. Ball stick down the line. Good steal by Edwards. Edwards then turns it back over to O'Donnell's Huffman. There's a shot from the foul line by Matt Pennell, and O'Donnell take advantage of the giveaway, and they strike. Edwards now. Edwards brings the ball down the floor for Gonzaga. Nick Luther drives to the lane. Luther with a little floater. Can't get it to drop though. And Sean Healy with his 4th rebound already this game for O'Donnell. Michael Huffman in for Healy. Healy at the foul line. AJ Nash driving through. Tries to put it to him. There's a shot from way outside from Matt Pennell. Pennell just hit that shot from the other gym. My goodness, what a shot by Pennell. Striking a 3 for the Patriots. Edwards in for Marshall. Marshall out for Ryan. Ryan steps back, draws up short on the rebound. Rebound grabbed by O'Donnell. Pennell wide open. I don't think I'd leave him open out there after that last 3 ball. Pennell in for Healy. Healy up under the basket. Healy gets the putback and he puts it down. Good job in the offensive boards by Sean Healy of the Patriots. Ryan in for Marshall, out for Luther. Luther, 3-point shot, that wasn't fall. Luther 0 for 5. Shooting here to start this first quarter. Foul called against Gonzaga, and going to be O'Donnell ball. Timeout called by O'Donnell. 2:57 left to go. 14-4 for the Patriots.
Timeout.
O'Donnell now after the timeout coming to come back to work. Here's Matt Pennell going to bring the ball up the floor. Pennell kicks it over for Nash. Nash guarded by Harry Carter now. Nash, nice drive to the lane. Nash gets the roll on that one. A.J. Nash gets it to drop. Here's a missed assignment though. Carter wide open under the rim. Jacob Marshall there for the putback. And the O'Connell coach not going to like what he saw in that defensive output. Here's A.J. Nash. Nash, quick crossover on the dribble. Nash outside for Pennell. Pennell moves the ball in for Healy. Healy stuffed. Good defense there by Gonzaga's number 4, Jacob Ryan. Edwards turns it over. Nash steals that one. Nash gets the ball over half court. Going to stop, settle things down. Nash for Huffman. Ball is out of bounds, and we've seen that all day long. On the side where the bleachers are, players are having difficulty with depth perception, picking up the out of bounds line. And I've got a guy here next to me. I'm telling you, it's happened at least 20 times since we've switched the gym around in 3 games. Foul called away from the ball. It's going to go against O'Donnell. What it is on one side of the floor, there's probably only 3 or 4 feet between the out of bounds line and the bench. But on the other side of the floor, there might be 15 feet between the line and the bleachers. Gonzaga, good basket there. That's going to be strike. Foul is going to go against Nick Reed of O'Donnell. Gonzaga has cut the lead into half, 16-8. Jacob Ryan at the line. He'll complete the and one for the Vikings. Pennell brings the ball down the floor for O'Donnell. Matt Pennell. Down low for Nash. Nash trying to shuck and jive his way into the zone for big Sean Healy. Healy kicks it out to the basket. Short. Good rebound there by O'Donnell, and that's a great job on the boards by Nick Reed to hold on and grab the rebound for the Patriots. Reed's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Reed comes up. He's going to sink the first one for the Patriots. O'Donnell looking sharp here. 8th place team in number only, it appears, as O'Donnell going to make a substitution now. Reed's going to come out of the game. We're going to have a look at Matthew Kelly checking in for the Patriots. Chris Edwards bringing the ball up the floor for Gonzaga. Edwards in for Marshall. Jacob Marshall is fouled. Sean Healy gets tabbed with that foul, reaching in on Marshall. Coming up to the final minute of this opening quarter. Gonzaga's Edwards with the ball. Edwards throws a pass off the leg of the O'Donnell defender. Good drive to the basket there by Matt Torville. Torville, he's going to earn a trip to the line. Matt Torville with a great drive to the lane there. Takes the foul and he'll go to the line. Torville going to shoot 2. First one is good from Matthew Torville. Substitution coming in for Mount Pearl. Torville makes the second shot. And we're going to see Travis Legg check into the game. He's going to take out Big Sean Healy of the Patriots. Healy, good job on the boards there for O'Donnell. Pennell puts the ball into the hands of Nash. Nash trying to spin away and find Huffman. He does so. Michael Huffman out for Nash. Gonzaga picking up a notch defensively here. Nash trying to drive down low. Nash does a good job to get in. Big rebound there by Matthew Kelly, just coming off the bench. Gets the offensive boards and the putback for the Patriots. Here's a nice drive and an answer by Harry Carter of Gonzaga. He gets the putback. Game opening up a little bit here now. O'Donnell driving the lane. An acrobatic skyhook shot there from Matt Pennell. Can't get it to drop though, and Gonzaga will take possession. Final seconds of this opening quarter. Nice drive to the basket there. Can't get it to drop though, Gonzaga. Hard luck getting that one to drop. Ball goes to the floor. Huffman, only a couple of seconds left. Huffman throws up a Hail Mary shot, not going to catch nothing. After one quarter, Gonzaga in a little bit of a hole. O'Donnell 20, Gonzaga 13. Second quarter now underway. O'Donnell picking up right where they left off, stopping Gonzaga on offense. Ball's put down the corner. Travis Legg. O'Donnell, player went up for a shot there, lucky enough to move the ball. Nash drives to the lane. Nash can't get that one to go, but a good effort there as Matthew Kelly gets the ball and catches it out of bounds, firing it off a Gonzaga leg. O'Donnell trying to run a play there. We got a foul away from the ball. That one's going to get called on Harry Carter for Gonzaga. Legg puts the ball to the floor for O'Donnell. Legg high off the glass, can't get that one to drop. Jacob Ryan grabs the rebound. Ryan crying for quick transition. He's going to be fouled from behind by Matt Pennell. Slow start to this second quarter. A lot of whistles here. That's probably the sixth whistle in 34 seconds. Edwards takes the inbound pass. Edwards in for Ryan. Ryan tries to spin around, throws it over for Harry Carter. Carter down low for Jacob Ryan. Here's Jacob Ryan to the basket. He goes in for the harm, and he'll go to the foul line to shoot a couple. Gonzaga starting to creep back into it. O'Donnell had a great start in the opening quarter. A.J. Nash out for Legg now. Legg might have got away with a travel. He got away with the first one, but he didn't get away with the second one. That might have been a lapathon there in both of those combined. Give the man a sponsor sheet. 9:04, early second quarter. Little discrepancy at the bench. Official comes over to check it out. Here's Edwards. Edwards, three ball, uncontested. Rebound, grabbed by Harry Carter. Carter back out for Edwards. Edwards kicks it in for Carter. Carter trying to wait for Torville to come around. Torville, little trouble holding on to that one, puts it in. Jacob Ryan puts it down low for Edwards. Edwards, can't believe I haven't heard play ball called yet. Here's a shot for Torville. Torville's shot, grab, rebound, grabbed by O'Donnell. Matt Pennell, stop, settle things down. Pennell, guarded by Carter up top. Pennell kicks it over for Legg. Here's Legg. Legg once again. You got to be careful not to get called for that travel. There's a shot from the outside. That's going to draw short though. Rebound into the hands of Torville. Torville looking for the home run shot, finds it and hits Jacob Ryan with a nice long pass, and Ryan goes in for the layup. Gonzaga making a little move here now. And Gonzaga might have it figured out. It's easier to score by laying it off the glass than it is from heaving it up from outside. There's a nice rush to the paint by Matt Pennell. Pennell comes in. Down the other way is Torville. Torville with an answer, and Gonzaga scoring from close range here now. Pennell over for Nash. Nash into the lane. Nash gets some contact, and it looks like we're going to have a charge called. Nash just put the shoulder in him. He's done that a few times in this game, gotten away with it. We're going to see some substitutions come in for O'Donnell. Liam Lockyer and Chris O'Halloran checking into the game. Nash and Huffman coming out for the first time. They played every minute so far. Chris Edwards in for Hunter Ryan. Ryan puts the ball to the floor. Strong move to the basket. Can't get it to drop. Rebound grabbed by O'Donnell. There comes Matt Pennell. Pennell puts the ball to the floor outside for Legg. Legg trying to make something happen. Can't get by Hunter Ryan. Good defense there by Gonzaga. Ryan to the basket. Ryan's going to take the contact and the foul. And Ryan's going to get a chance to complete the three-point play. Gonzaga back to within 4 now. And timeout called by O'Donnell. O'Donnell, 22, Gonzaga 20. And to the foul line will be the Vikings when we come back. Hunter Ryan at the line. He sinks it for Gonzaga. 1 point ball game. O'Donnell with possession. They turn it over though. Turned over to Harry Carter, and Carter puts Gonzaga on the board, and Gonzaga will take their first lead of the game. Pennell into the paint, can't get that one to drop. Gonzaga once again on an 8-0 run here, but that one's turned over. Here's a chance for Liam Lockyer to come back. Lockyer wide open in the corner was Chris O'Halloran looking for the ball. Ball doesn't get to O'Halloran, goes into the paint instead. O'Donnell put it up off the glass, can't get it to drop. O'Donnell back down to paint, and that's a nice shot there by Matt Pennell. Pennell gets that one to drop, puts O'Donnell back into the lead. There's a shot from three-point land, and that one, the first shot that hits. And it's Matt Torville. Another three-point attempt. Whatever you can do, I can do better, says Matt Pennell. Pennell answers back with the three right away. Both teams starting to loosen up and the offense starting to fly. Hunter Ryan to the lane. Ryan gets the ball to drop. Strong move by Ryan going down the key. Here come the Patriots. Pennell puts the ball to the floor. Defense kicked out of bounds by Harry Carter. O'Donnell will set up again. Timeout called. There's going to be substitutions here as Edwards checks out of the game for Gonzaga. Nick Luther back in for the Vikings. Lockyer puts it to the corner. Shot by O'Halloran. That one doesn't fall. Hunter Ryan comes through, and Ryan just drives through the wickets. A charging call there. Wasn't quite sure if O'Donnell got position on that one, but it's going to be a charge as Ryan just tried to barrel through. Tough call there for Hunter Ryan. Here comes O'Donnell. Pennell in for Healy. Healy into the lane. Good putback rebound there by the Patriots. And that's Matthew Kelly doing a great job in the offensive boards. Nick Luther now for Gonzaga. Luther for Torville. Here's Torville trying to slice and dice through the lane. Torville puts it up, can't get it to fall though, and Sean Healy is a beast underneath that basket for O'Donnell. Pennell carries the ball down the floor for the Patriots. Here's Pennell. Pennell, three-point shot, and he gets that one to drop, and O'Donnell answering the Gonzaga run. Right back here, O'Donnell up 32-28. Ryan trying to spin to the basket, can't get by Healy. Out for Luther. Luther not afraid to put it up, can't get it to go. Ball comes down the floor. Here's Pennell. Pennell pulls up for three. Pennell's shot is short this time. Matt Torville's going to grab the rebound for Gonzaga. Torville over for Nick Luther. Luther back for Torville. Torville in down low for Jacob Ryan, and Ryan is there to put that one back for the Vikings. Back and forth this second quarter, flying by. First quarter, it started off with a lot of whistles. Now it's been a lot of pace. Here's a shot underneath the basket, and once again, it's Matthew Kelly for the Patriots. Torville going to go to the line here, trying to cut the O'Donnell lead down to 2. Torville 2 for 2 from the line. Substitutions now. Torville's going to check out of the game. Jared Butt going to come back in for the Vikings. Matt Pennell carries the ball up the floor. Pennell has been the go-to guy, no doubt, here for O'Donnell. In for Healy. Healy under the basket. And Healy and Kelly been doing great damage for O'Donnell underneath the hoop. I got to ask the question out loud. Thornhill back in the game, but where's Shears? Shears is a guy they can use underneath the paint. Here's Luther. Luther puts the ball to the floor. Luther seemed to go on a little lapathon there, but not called. Play continues. Pennell. Good crossover dribble by Pennell. Pennell controls, kicks it out for Lockyer. Liam Lockyer, ball in his hands. Now he's going to put it back for Pennell. Pennell guarded by Harry Carter. Pennell pulls it in for Healy. Healy hard to the basket, and the big man goes through again. Sean Healy, and Gonzaga doesn't have an answer for the big men of O'Donnell down low. Here's Jared Butt now. Butt trying to come and slice and dice for the basket. Butt comes in, can't get it to drop though. Healy with the rebound. Nick Luther drives to the lane. He's going to draw the foul. He'll get a chance to go to the foul line in the last minute of this opening half. 38-34 in favor of O'Donnell. Luther to the line. If Gonzaga can be within a couple after this opening half, I got to think they'd take that, especially after their horrid start. Luther, chance to cut the lead to 2. Luther steps up in the line. He'll go 2 from 2 from the foul line. Substitution coming in here for O'Donnell is Kyle Anderson going to check into the game. And Matthew Kelly coming out. Kelly doing a fantastic job off the bench for the Patriots. Here comes Pennell. Pennell. Guarded by Harry Carter. Pennell picks up the dribble. Got to put it over to Lockyer. Lockyer putting it down to the core. Lockyer trying to drive. Going to put it out for Healy. Healy. Smooth stroke from the outside. Can't get it to drop though. Rebound there by O'Halloran. That shot is short. O'Halloran, great job going to the floor to save it. And there's a big collision down low. O'Halloran just took some smack there. Oh my goodness. Players going hard to save the ball. O'Halloran up. I'm wondering if he's cut. He's cut a little bit on the inside lip. He's going to have to come out. O'Halloran's lucky. That's all he is cut. My goodness. That was a big collision on the floor. Hoffman going to come back into the game here. Only 11 and a half seconds left in this first half. Hoffman's going to come over for the inbounds. Hoffman puts it into the hands of Pennell. There's Pennell. Pennell on the outside. Pennell going to try to hold for that shot. Pennell puts it up. Can't get it to fall though. Nick Luther comes away with it. Dying minute and a half. Luther with the circus-like shot. Can't get it to fall. Gonzaga closed the gap to 2 after the first half. The O'Donnell Patriots 38. Gonzaga Vikings 36. Semi-final action at the Hall of Fame Cup. We'll be back for the second half.
Yeah, your candy monster. Bag of jukes tomorrow between the trees. I'm not here. I'm here. I'm not here.
Second half underway. Gonzaga and O'Donnell. O'Donnell, 2-point lead after the opening salvo. Here comes Matt Pennell now. Pennell has been the catalyst on the floor, the guy handling the ball for the Patriots. He's the guy doing the damage from the outside. And Healy and Kelly doing all the damage from the in. Here's Healy. Healy spins away. Thornhill with some good defense there by Kurt Thornhill. Luther with the ball now. Nick Luther comes to the paint. Luther throws up a left-handed shot. Sean Kelly's going to grab that rebound, pulls it down, puts it over into the hands of Matt Pennell. Pennell for three. Can't get that one to fall. Rebound, though, falls right into the hands of the Patriots, but Nick Luther is there on the second attempt to grab it down. Here's Luther. Luther guarded by Pennell. Luther's going to kick it down low for Hunter Ryan. Ryan now finds Marshall, puts it back into the hands of Luther. Luther trying to spin away up top. Over for Jared Butt. Luther from way outside, and Nick Luther hits his first 3-point of the game. And that is a guy Gonzaga need to heat up for sure. A.J. Nash for O'Donnell. Nash comes around. He's blocked there by Kent Thornhill. Thornhill making an impact here in the early moments of this opening half, second half. Hunter Ryan down for Luther. Luther drives through. Luther kisses one off the glass, not going to fall. Rebound grabbed by Sean Healy. Healy for Pennell. Pennell down for Huffman. Huffman for Nash. Nash can't get a hold of that one. Ball comes to the basket. Gonzaga in transition, and Gonzaga are opening up their first lead of the game. A.J. Nash with a steal now. Ball into the hands of Nash. Nash can't get off his foot. It's stolen by Luther. Luther turns, fires for three. And Nick Luther is like another person in this second half. Invasion of the Body Snatchers or something. Where's this guy come from? My goodness. Defensively, offensively, getting it done. And Huffman replies for O'Donnell. Good basket there by the Patriots. Gonzaga, Hunter Ryan tries to spin through. No one there. Body's going to the floor looking for the ball. You can't tell me these kids don't want it. Here's Ryan for three. And Gonzaga's a carbon copy of the game earlier today. They couldn't get a three to save their life in the opening half. And now all of a sudden they're 3 for 3 here to start the second half. Gonzaga, ball coming down the floor now. Here's Jared Butt. Jutt picks up the dribble, finds Hunter Ryan, and Ryan goes in and lays it off the glass for the Vikings. Gonzaga open up a 9-point lead now for Gonzaga. All of a sudden they went from they couldn't hit nothing and now they can't miss. Healy up top for Pennell. Pennell Saw a double team coming, moved it away. Here's Huffman. Huffman's shot's going to catch the front of the rim. Can't grab that one. Nick Luther will take it. Down low, and it's going to be a foul called as Marshall goes to the rim. He's going to get fouled by Kelly. Timeout called by O'Donnell. They need that one. Big start to this second half by the Vikings. 49-40, 5:33 left to play. Jacob Marshall at the free throw line. Marshall missed the first one, comes up for number two. He gets that one to fall for the Vikings. Evens up the lead to 10. Matt Pennell has not come off the floor for this O'Donnell squad. Pennell looks to put it in for Healy. Healy trying to kick it outside. Healy puts it up, and we've got Gonzaga asking for the violation for double dribble, but instead it's going to be a foul. Going to go against the Vikings. Pennell trying to get by Matt Ryan. Hunter Ryan blocks him out though. And the foul goes against Gonzaga again. Ball kicked out for Pennell. Pennell guarded once again by Ryan. Pennell walks around the screen. Pennell goes through the basket. Can't get the drop though. Rebound grabbed there by Marshall. Gonzaga going to the bench again. And one advantage you probably see here tonight, Gonzaga's bench a little bit deeper than O'Donnell's. They're getting more of a contribution from guys on the bench. Luther for three. Luther thought he might have had that one. He had the stroke going, but that one comes up short. That was close to a backcourt violation there. Pennell gets it over the line though. Pennell in for Huffman. Huffman down low. Here's Huffman. Huffman into the paint. Pass for Healy. Healy couldn't handle that one. Jack Marshall going to put the ball to the floor. Marshall down in the corner. Kicks it out high for Butt. Butt for Hunter Ryan. Ryan the shot. Three ball. Couldn't get it to drop. O'Donnell pushing the pace a little bit now. Here's Pennell. Pennell can penetrate. He's double team. Going to kick it the outside for Huffman. Huffman. Little finger roll with the left hand, and he gets that one to drop on the basket. Jared Butt takes the ball down for Gonzaga now. Pace pretty high here to start this second half. Ryan, he's wide open. He'll take the shot. Can't get the drop, though. Kent Thornhill's going to knock that one out of bounds. It will still stay Gonzaga ball. Gonzaga with three subs coming in off the bench. It's going to be Edwards, Carter, and Ryan all checking into the game here for the Vikings. Chris Edwards Ball denied in for Ryan. Edwards gets it back. Edwards trying to set something up. A.J. Nash all over him. In for Jared Ryan. Ryan outside here for Jared Butt now. Butt puts it back to Edwards. Edwards kicks one aside for Thornhill. Thornhill for three. Every time a Gonzaga player goes to launch a three, the entire bench gets up, boys. You might want to save your energy. It looks great when you make it and all the bench is up, but when you miss, don't look so good. O'Donnell with the putback. It's Huffman. Down the floor. Butt in for Ryan. Ryan out for Harry Carter. Carter down low for Thornhill. Here's Ryan. Shot from outside. That one catches iron, and Gonzaga cooling off all of a sudden. That's allowing O'Donnell to creep back into it. O'Donnell's closed the lead 2-6. 2:54 left. We see Andrew Shears check into the game for the first time for the Vikings. Pennell carrying the ball up the floor. Pennell trying to put a lob pass in for Healy. That's denied by Shears. Good impact right away by the Vikings. Shears off the bench. Ball goes up. Shears with the rebound. Kicks it out for Ryan. Outside for Butt. Over for Ryan. Ryan the three ball. And that's a big shot there for the Vikings as O'Donnell were starting to make a little move. Here's Pennell. Pennell swings one over for A.J. Nash. Nash on the outside. He's guarded by Butt. Nash kicks it outside for Huffman. Huffman up with a shot. That one's going to draw short. Kelly and Butt battling for the rebound. Rebound goes Gonzaga's way. Matt Torville going to check back into the game for Gonzaga. Jared Butt coming out. Here's Shears. Shears goes in under basket. Can't get it to drop though. Foul is going to be called on the offensive team, Gonzaga. Healy went up and got the rebound. And Shears is going to get tagged with the foul after missing the shot. Here's Pennell. Pennell in for Healy. Healy. Down low, Healy can't get that one to fall. The big gruesome twosome though of O'Donnell doing the job on the boards again. Healy and Kelly. Gonzaga having a tough time controlling them. Here's Healy. Healy has the ball roll out of his hands. Big guy manages to track it down, keep it before it goes out of bounds. Healy throws it out of bounds again though, hits off a Gonzaga player. Vikings looking for a double dribble call there, didn't get one. Huffman's gonna inbound it now. Here's Huffman. Huffman puts it into the hands of Pennell. Pennell sees a little daylight underneath. Pennell goes up and under and gets the basket to drop for O'Donnell. Edwards brings the ball down the floor, puts it into the hands of Jacob Ryan. Ryan comes around now for Shears. Shears, nice pass inside for Harry Carter. Harry Carter caught it up but couldn't get it to foul. But he will go to the foul line and shoot two. O'Donnell going to the bench now. Nick Reed is going to come into the game. He'll take out Matthew Kelly for the Patriots. 53-46 for the Vikings. And Harry Carter going to the line to shoot. Here's a shot by Edwards from the outside, and Edwards drains the three ball for Gonzaga. A.J. Nash puts the ball to the floor. Nash once again just puts the shoulder down into the defender. Referee's going to call that all day long. That's the second time tonight Nash has got the call. You can see Pennell not too happy with the official, saying the Gonzaga player was embellishing it. I don't think so. I think that's a good call by the official. Here's Edwards. Edwards up top. Edwards under some pressure there from Nash. Edwards uses the screen from Ryan. Ryan comes into the basket. Ryan gets his own rebound, puts it up. Can't get it to fall though, but Jacob Ryan doing a good job there. Into the final minute of this third quarter, Gonzaga up by 10. And Ryan to the line, looking to give Gonzaga their biggest lead of the game. Rebound grabbed by Healy, couldn't convert from the line. Pennell down low for Reed. Nick Reed off the bench, comes in and makes an impact right away with the score for the Patriots. Edwards down the floor here for Gonzaga. Here's Edwards. Edwards pushes off a little bit on Hoffman. Ball comes back for Harry Carter. Carter into the paint. Trips one out for Jacob Ryan, and Ryan gets it to drop. Long shot at the buzzer, not going to come close. Gonzaga with their biggest lead of the game, 59-48. Fourth quarter coming up. Fourth quarter underway. Gonzaga Vikings in the lead, 59-50. Here's Shears under the basket. Shears just got hammered by Nick Reed there. And that's definitely worth going to the line to shoot two there. Andrew Shears never took many harder hits than that playing hockey. I know his father Paul didn't. 8:45 left to go. Shears sinks the first one from the line. The old in and out on the second shot. Foul there going to be called on Carter. It was all O'Donnell to start this one. It's been all Gonzaga since the second half, or since the second quarter maybe even. Second half. But right now O'Donnell within 10. Game certainly in question still. Gonzaga haven't been able to go on a run to really put him away. Here's Shears. Shears finger roll, can't get that one to drop. It's Carter, sorry. Shears now with the rebound. Shears throws it in, goes off the O'Donnell player out of bounds. Gonzaga will hold on to the ball. Inbounded by Edwards. We got an offensive call. Charge call on Harry Carter. Away from the ball. That's going to turn it over for Gonzaga. Gonzaga coach not going to like that call. Away from the ball like that. Pennell. Force it in for Healy. That one's turned over. Edwards, long pass down the floor. He just fired a strike there. Actually, I thought that wasn't a bad pass. I realized the kid's probably on the Gonzaga baseball team as well. That's a pretty good throw. Shears going to check out. That's going to bring back Jacob Marshall back into the game. And Matt Torville has also checked in for Gonzaga. Pennell, shot from way out. Can't get that one to fall. Good rebound there by Carter. Carter blows by Pennell. Outside for Jared Ryan. Ryan with the shot. Jacob Ryan with the big three ball. Gonzaga a couple of scores away from probably putting this one away, up by 13 right now. Hoffman going through, can't get that one to fall. Torville battles for the rebound. Hoffman has it, bodies on the floor. We're going to have a foul call. It's going to go against Torville over the back of Huffman. Good effort by Huffman on that rebound for the Patriots. Ball inbound to Pennell. Pennell just took a shot from about 60 feet away. Oh my goodness. Give the man 4 points for that shot. Big, big shot for the Patriots. Ball in for Marshall. Marshall drives to the paint. He's going to get to go to the line. Shot's going to go, foul's going to go against Healy. Nick Luther going to check into the game for Edwards. And we'll see A.J. Nash and Kelly come back into the game for O'Donnell. Connor Babcock was there. He's going to check out for the Patriots as well as Nick Reed. Marshall to the line. First shot akin to a brick. Going to bounce back in his hands. He'll reset and focus and try to shoot number two. Marshall comes up a little short again. O'Donnell get a free chance coming down the floor, and they take advantage as A.J. Nash in transition brings the lead down to 8. Talked about it already. Gonzaga with a couple of times to put O'Donnell away, but they can't do it. O'Donnell resilient, hanging around and still in it. Hunter Ryan shucks, jives, pulls up with the jumper, can't get it to fall though, and Sean Healy grabs the rebound. Puts it down, puts it into the hands of Pennell. Pennell gingerly takes it down the floor, puts one over for Hoffman. Hoffman out for Nash. Nash into the hands of Pennell. Pennell into the paint. Pennell gets a tough shot to drop there. Gonzaga going to call a timeout here. Good run by the Patriots. They're within 6 with 6:32 left to play. Nick Luther puts it up for Hunter Ryan. Ryan in for Luther. Luther trying to find the lane. It's going to be a foul there, likely going to go against Huffman. Got the leg in there. So no shot on that play. Ball will go down below the goal line for Gonzaga. Gonzaga inbounds on the baseline. Jared Ryan, wide open look for three. Puts it up, can't get it to fall though. And good rebound there by Marshall. He will get that one to fall. Big basket there for the Vikings. Pennell guarded by Hunter Ryan now, and that is a matchup you probably want to see. Pennell shucks and jives, gets down low though. Caught Ryan a little flat-footed. Torville brings the ball up the floor. Torville in for Ryan. Ryan puts the ball up to the basket. Gonzaga gets the home team bounce there. They'll get it to drop. Pennell puts it over for Huffman. Huffman outside for Healy. Healy over for Kelly, the big man underneath. And that's one of the first times in the game we've saw the big men miss from that area. Marshall, little acrobatic shot there. Ryan comes in out of nowhere. And the foul is called. Gonzaga coaches don't like that foul. Frankly, I think it's a pretty good call by the ref. Jeez, Kelly was there, and Ryan came in out of nowhere, landed on the top of him. That is a foul. That's going to put, I believe, O'Donnell into the bonus. So this could be interesting right now. It's 5:14 left to go. All the Gonzaga fouls going to send O'Donnell to the line. Let's see if Sean Healy can make the Vikings pay. Healy steps up and drains the first one. Healy 2 for 2 from the line, and O'Donnell want to take advantage of the bonus situation. Here's Torville. Torville down for Hunter Ryan. Ryan had a look at the basket. Gonzaga got to think about using some clock here too. No need to rush that shot. Here's Ryan. Ryan into the paint, spins, moves, fires, and that's a nice basket there by Hunter Ryan. There's no defense going to stop that one. Pennell bringing the ball down the floor. Pennell inside for Healy. Healy to Nash. Nash to Huffman. Huffman three-point shot. Can't get it to drop. Good rebound there by Matt Torville. Torville down low for Marshall. Marshall gets the basket and the and one. A blocking call against Pennell. Pennell thought he might have had his feet planted there, but instead Marshall will get to go to the line to shoot the three-point play. Marshall, a much more successful looking stroke from the foul line there than had his last foray. And Marshall completes the three-point effort. Here's Pennell. Pennell drives in, puts it to Kelly, rejected by Ryan, but Kelly gets his own putback and puts it off the glass and in. Luther takes a little contact from Pennell up top. Luther tries to put it underneath for Hunter Ryan. Jump ball called. Possession arrow still in favor of the Vikings. Torville on the inbound. Torville going to kick it out for Luther. Luther over for Jacob Ryan. Ryan not afraid to put the ball to the floor for a big fellow. We got a reach-in foul called. And that foul is going to go against Pennell. That would probably be his third. So both teams in the bonus now, still with 4 minutes left to play. That's going to drag this game out, you got to think, with every foul whistle sending guys to the line. Jacob Ryan steps up, can't hit that one. Foul shots going to be important in a 9-point game here. You got to think, you got to make those shots. Timeout called by the Patriots. 72-63, Gonzaga. O'Donnell out of the timeout. Shot put up by Huffman. Rebound grabbed by the Vikings though, Nick Luther. Luther pushing it down the floor a little. Not quite sure why you'd want to decide that. You're up by a bunch here. You want to start using some clock. Here's Pennell. Pennell into the lane, gets it to drop, and Pennell brings the Patriots back to within 7. Torville slowing things down here now for Gonzaga. Here's Torville. Torville into the paint for Jack Marshall. Jacob Marshall kicks it out to the outside. Play ball called. Gonna have to put it up. Hunter Ryan is upended going to the line. Ryan will go and shoot 2. Gonzaga going to their bench now. We're gonna see Butt, Thornhill, and Carter check back into this game. And you got to think, folks, a decided advantage for the Vikings here tonight is the ability to go to their bench and use these guys. 3:17 left to go. Both teams in the bonus. Hunter Ryan at the line. He'll step up and drain the first one. Ryan goes 2 for 2 from the line. Steps up and puts it down. Pennell. Pennell isolated on Harry Carter. That's probably what O'Donnell wants, for Pennell to be able to penetrate. And Pennell comes across and he kisses it off the glass. Matt Pennell has got to be leading all scorers here in this game. But throws it in. Going to be a foul call against Thornhill. Thornhill thought he had all ball, but he did not. That's going to put the Patriots to the line. It's going to be Pennell. A discussion at the scores table. Quite sure what that could be about. We know Pennell's going to be at the line shooting 2. 74-67. Favor of Vikings. Pennell with a chance to bring it to 5. Pennell draws short on the first shot. Pennell got her set, refocus, and can't come up empty at the line. Nash drives. Nash down to the lane. He'll draw the foul. Nash will get a trip to the foul line. We called it. It's been about, I think, 10 foul shots in the last minute and 20 seconds between both teams. And neither team really putting it away. Here's a chance for Nash now for a couple, and Nash is going to miss the first one. AJ Nash now sets, refocuses. He'll sink that, so O'Donnell 1 of 4 from the line in the last 20 seconds. 4 foul shots. Butt out for Carter. Carter puts the ball to the floor, lost the dribble, gets it back out for Butt. Butt drives the lane, can't get it to fall. Carter on the rebound. Puts one outside for Luther. Luther with the 3-point shot. And Gonzaga luckily getting some offensive boards there, and they get the putback to open up the lead back to 10. Here's Pennell. Pennell guarded by Carter. Pennell puts it in the paint for Kelly. Kelly steps around. He'll drop that field goal for the Patriots. Jared Butt now. Butt down the floor for Thornhill. Kick ball. That's going to come out to the side. Haven't heard any instructions about slowing it down or using some shot clock or anything like that. Gonzaga still with the pedal to the metal here. Luther puts one in for Thornhill. Thornhill out for Carter. Carter into the hands of Luther now. Luther almost traveled on that one. Comes into the lane. Luther with a finger roll layup. Gets it to fall. Gonzaga down to 1 minute and 30 seconds now, up by 10. Here's Thornhill. Thornhill pulls up, shoots, can't get that one to drop. Rebound grabbed by O'Donnell's Healy. Healy puts it into the hands of Huffman. Huffman down the floor. Ball goes out of bounds. And both coaches playing timeout roulette. It's going to be O'Donnell with the timeout. 1:11 left to go. Gonzaga up by 10. Gonzaga. Jared Butt puts it up the floor for Harry Carter. Last minute of play now. Butt. Gonzaga score here ought to put this one away. Play ball now called by the official. Here's a shot from the sideline and a big shot there. That's going to be a 4-point play. Nick Luther drains the three and takes the foul. And Luther with the chance for the rare 4-point opportunity here. And that ought to do it. 83-70 Gonzaga with only 50 seconds left. Luther can't get a hold of it. Gonzaga should be not fouling now. They want this clock to keep moving. Pennell going to bring it down. Pennell into the paint. Pennell outside. Nash, long three ball. Rebound. Outside. And it's going to be white ball off green. Just wondering if it might have been a foul there. Not going to be. 34 seconds remain. Jacob Ryan puts it into the hands of Butt. Back for Ryan. Ryan down low for Harry Carter. Carter just going to hold the ball on now. Gonzaga content to run the clock out here. Playing for a last shot maybe if the play ball comes out. Jared Ryan shoots, fires off the rebound, and that ought to do it. Gonzaga grabs the offensive boards. The Gonzaga Vikings going to move on to the championship game of the 2018 Hall of Fame Cup. Great effort here by the O'Donnell Patriots and a nice run throughout the tournament for the Mount Pearl school team. Folks, we'll be back here bright and early tomorrow morning. The female championship game, St. Kevin's and Holy Heart on at 8:30 a.m. Newfoundland time. The men's championship game, we know it's the Vikings. Other court yet to be determined. We'll be back for the call tomorrow here in 5 TV1. Stay with us and thanks for joining us. Good night.
I told Trish, I said, what are you doing it for? No one's watching. Might get proud, actually.